Hello, everyone. This is Jim Biringer live from Chicago, the Winter Classic. No, we're downtown here at the Marriott, but we'll be down in Wrigley Field shortly for practices for the Chicago Blackhawks and St. Louis Blues. We're doing a quick video here at NHLRumors.com. Again, stay notified. Click that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. Back again talking to Toronto Maple Leafs. This time we're talking contracts, and we're talking about Mitch Marner, John Tavares, and Matthew Knies. Let's start with the big two. These two guys are unrestricted free agents at the same time. Now go back, right? Marner, Matthews, Nylander was the core, right? Along with Riley. Then John Tavares comes into the mix because Kyle Dubas signs the hometown boy to that 7-year, $11 million deal. Right now you had four guys making close to $50 million at the time, $40 million realistically. However, now Marner's deal's up. Matthews was done last year. Nylander's was done last year. But you go into it this season and you're wondering, okay, what is this team going to do? Because you looked at it, right? And you said to yourself, okay, they lost again in the first round. Mitch Marner's taking a lot of criticism, but he's going out there and proving his worth this season, right? He is dominating the play. He's showing he's one of the best right wingers in the league. And as Craig Button has said, as Elliot Friedman has said, the Maple Leafs will regret losing this player if they don't sign him. And I know everybody's eyes are going to roll and they're going to go like this, like the Undertaker, to bring the core back when they haven't done anything. The issue is, who are you replacing Mitch Marner with? Who are you replacing John Tavares with? Because Marner, Matthews, Nylander, they're getting it done, right? You look at what Marner's doing right now. He is on pace for one of his best seasons of his career. And it's unbelievable what he's doing without Austin Matthews in the lineup, right? Matthews is missing more games now. He's going to miss another one against the New York Islanders. Marner is raising his value, saying to the Toronto Maple Leafs, and he didn't need to do this, right? He didn't need to go out there and prove it to everybody. He didn't need to prove it to Toronto and say, hey, I need to be here, or, you got to pay me X amount of dollars because I need to go prove it or prove to you how my worth is. Everybody knows what his worth is in that city and who he is. He wants to be there. But those talks have been under the radar right now. And if you look at it, Marner, doing things the right way, battling hard, putting the numbers up, playing the right way, stepping up when his buddy's not there. And like we wrote on NHLRumors.com, he is proving it to a lot of people. Right now, with Matthews out of the lineup, in 67 games, he's got 27 goals, 59 assists. That's according to StatMuse. Now, William Nylander's around 11.5 AAV. We know Austin Matthews at 13.25 AAV. Again, you're going to pay him. Well, he's going to have to get more than 11.5 what he's making right now, right? He has to. So is he going to get 12? Is he going to get close to 13? Is he going to get more than what McKinnon's making, what more than Matthews is making? We know salary cap's going to go up. But the Maple Leafs have other issues as well. And they also have John Tavares, who's having a really good season as well, right? He's probably having another career year. And he's Mr. Consistency for this team. But going back, right, to what Marner's doing for this team, and he's a valuable asset. With Matthews in the lineup, 1.0 points per game. Without Matthews, 1.27 points per game. He's getting more looks, power play. Like, everybody wondered how Marner and new head coach Craig Berube were going to mesh. Well, they're meshing fine. And as, Drager and Johnston and Pierre LeBrun has reported for TSN, they're trying to see what's going on between both parties, but it's kind of like they're shelved or they're doing it quietly because, everybody knows Mitch Marner wants to stay, but they don't want to negotiate through the media anymore. I think they just want to get it done. When there's a resolution, it gets done. And it's going to be announced. Similar to what we saw in the summer with Austin Matthews before the season got started. Willie's dragged out into January. Maybe we get another January signing for the Leafs. But, it could be 11.5, right? It could be 11.5. Marner's at 10.9 now. We know Tavares is at 11. That number's going to go down, but it's not going to go down to the 4 or 5 million a lot of people thought at the beginning of the year. Oh, no. It could go to 6.5, 7, 8 million on a 3-year deal. And why not? He's playing well too. And he deserves one. He deserves a raise. He deserves to get the money, right? And maybe get the Stamkos deal. Not sure the Maple Leafs really want to go 4 years. According to Dave Pagnotta, it seems like it's going to be of the fourth period, by the way. Dave Pagnotta, the fourth period. seems like it's going to be a 3-year deal. And I think that's what everybody said it was going to be. But you look what Tavares has brought. He's a center. The Leafs need a center, but they don't have anybody right now. They just, to Tavares, Matthews, Nylander could play, but that kind of experiment kind of went out the window. They really didn't stick to it. Max Domi's there, David Camp, but they don't have a second line center down. Later on, could they get Nazem Kadri? It's kind of tough because are the Calgary Flames really going to give him up? They like him there. So, and Tavares, he's always spoke about how he wants to stay there. He hopes to work things out. And his goal and his intention is to stay there, win a Stanley Cup. We heard that with the Islanders before. Sometimes talk is cheap, but I think he generally means it this time when it comes to, the Toronto Maple Leafs. It's his hometown team. But, you don't know. And look, he's making $11 million, but he ain't going to make $11 million on his next deal. And, during his time with the Maple Leafs, right, he's got close to over 200 goals, over 250 assists. He's the one that ended the playoff drought for the Toronto Maple Leafs. So he's going to earn a contract. Is it 6.5, 7, 7.5? Could be. Could it be Hedman? Could it be Stamkos deals? Sure, why not? Marcia still? Those are good comparables. And I think that's a solid deal for him. Now, as far as Matthew Knies goes, as NHLRumors.com wrote and reported via Darren Drager on TSN Radio in Toronto, that seems like it's going to be a bridge deal. But similar to what, maybe, what did Matthews get a bridge deal? I mean, is it going to be a 3-4 year deal, 2-3 year deal? Then he's going to explode because Knies is at that superstar pace. Yeah, I saw the kid play the first game against the Rangers, Madison Square Garden, the same year Joseph Wall was there. This kid's a superstar. Playing on that top line with Matthews and Marner, Knies, power play, the points he's producing. Could he get a Dawson Mercer deal 3 times 4? Could he get more than 4, 5.5? Could he get that's a starting point right there, right? That's a range. Dawson Mercer a better player than Matthew Knies? I think that's the standard right now for Matthew Knies. Could be a $4 million AAV, could be more. Most likely, I think it's going to be more, and it's going to be tough for the Maple Leafs, right? Because again, the salary cap, despite it going up, you still got to pay Tavares, Marner, Knies. A lot of guys got to get paid. And again, what do you do in the offseason if this team fails? But a lot of questions, that's for later down the road. But you're looking at it, you have 3 core pieces, and probably, most likely, this thing's coming back. So again, you look at it, Marner probably back, Tavares probably back, Knies probably back. So the core's they're running it back again under the Shannon plan. But this time it's a different head coach at Craig Berube. This is Jim Biringer, NHLRumors.com, reporting from Chicago. Again, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel. We'll be back again real soon. Take care.